Welcome back to Chopper Test Kitchen. Before we get started, I want to say I've been thinking a lot about the last episode we did, the lobster rolls, killing those innocent lobsters. And as traumatizing as it was, the more I think about it, I think it really just made a better dish. I felt more connected to the food, just the circle of life, really. Those lobsters sacrificed themselves for a delicious meal, and I really want to recreate that feeling that I got now that I'm looking back at it. And for this episode, we're doing eggs Benedict. It's a classic. Get it at brunch anywhere you go. Beautifully toasted English muffin, some Canadian bacon, a poached egg, rich velvety Hollandaise, and I'm trying to figure out just how to recreate this lobster roll experience I'm going through. We've got the toasted English muffin, the Canadian bacon, the egg, the bacon. I'm kidding. Relax. We did not slaughter a pig on this episode. No animals were harmed, well, except, I guess, whichever one got turned into the bacon that we're actually going to use. But I did not kill this animal with my own hands. Enjoy. So to start, we're going to make a Hollandaise sauce, and that's going to consist of 8 egg yolks. Instead of doing that little shell juggly trick to get the yolk out, what I like to do is just crack it in a bowl and then just scoop the yolk out with your bare hands. If you don't mind getting a little dirty, just drain off the whites, and then you can dump that right into the bowl. And then just repeat that method for however many yolks you need. Probably goes without saying, but try not to break the yolk before you get it into the bowl. It makes for a little bit more of a mess. After we've got all our yolks, we're going to combine that with 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and start whisking until we get a consistency of it's basically a custard. So, egg yolk, lemon juice. We've got our pot, barely simmering water. Just kind of want that steam, I think. I don't know, I've never made this before, so we'll see what happens. I do know we do not want the water touching the bottom of this because we don't want to cook scrambled eggs. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sweating in this stupid vest. Okay. It's so hot. I think I poured that in too fast. Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Should have just made this in a blender like a normal person.
No, it's probably not helping you, those winter boots.
It's called fashion. Ed Reed. If it's still a little too thick, you can add a little bit of warm water. Little pinch. The pressure is show business. I think that's better. That looks good. Not bad for a first try. Let's see what the judges say. It's the moment of truth. It's time to poach. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos the last couple of days, so hopefully I get this right. I did learn you want to use the freshest possible eggs. And I just found out that if you look on your egg carton, there's a little 3-digit number here. That's what day the eggs were laid. So 277 is October 4th, 277th day of the year. Today's the 20th, so that's kind of more than 2 weeks ago. But a little trick that I picked up. Fresher eggs. The whites are gonna hold together a little better and you're not gonna get those little runny bits. But, don't give me that face. Crack the egg through a fine mesh strainer. It'll get all that little runny white pieces out and you're left with just the part that's hopefully gonna stick together and make a perfect poached egg. Like that, swirl it around a little bit. See, not much. Put these in our little cup. From what I understand, you want the water like this, steaming, not a rolling boil, and you're able to stick your finger in there and not have to go to the emergency room. A little bit of vinegar. There we go, give it a stir, create our little vortex, and drop. Every video I watched said something different for the time. Gordon Ramsay said like 90 seconds, but I think that's if you're like a super professional with much hotter water. I think that looks pretty good. Take these guys off, put them onto a paper towel. Look at that. I'm gonna make about 5 more of these. And while those are going, I'm gonna fry up some delicious, freshly harvested Canadian bacon. Last thing we need to do is just toast up our muffins in a little bit of butter, and then we can serve.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can just
Go ahead, Erin.
take shots at the man's character.
The Hollandaise is definitely the toughest part. You have to get it right. Presentation, beautiful. The Canadian bacon is delicious. Probably the best I've ever eaten. Just full of flavor. Very, very good. Like
Shout
I
out
said,
to whatever company made that bacon.
Amazing. Hollandaise, like I said, is the most difficult part. You have to get it right. I'm gonna say this Eggs Benedict is restaurant quality. It would be one that I would order all the time. I will give it, drum roll please. I will give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay, solid.
I do love Eggs Benedict as well.
Obviously.
Very basic with a nice mimosa. Presentation was perfect. English muffin toasted perfectly. Canadian bacon perfect. Hollandaise I was a little nervous about with the cooking. And I was a little nervous it might be a little too lemony. But I think it was just right. Egg was cooked perfectly. I wouldn't say it's the best I've ever had. But I'll give it a 4.75.
Oh,
2G from Oscar Mike.
You love Eggs Benedict. I've never cooked it, so I have an appreciation for the Chopper Test Kitchen effort right from the get-go. I think the Hollandaise is the star of the dish. Some of the best I've ever had. I love the toast on the English muffin. Of course, doing a poached egg takes a technical skill I know I don't have. Presentation, I think you've set the bar too high for yourself now because we come to expect that this is like cookbook photography type presentation. I really want something bad to say, but I can't find it. As a result, I am gonna go 4.55.
Is that your highest score yet now?
I think I might have done a 4.6 in the past. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say 4-point double nickel.
We'll have to check the archives.
Yeah, we'll have to run this back. Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to finish it. The mimosas cleanse the palate perfectly.
Great job, Greg.
Chopper
Thank you for
Test
having
Kitchen
us.
again.
It's delicious.
Out of the park.
Cheers to you.
So there it is, Eggs Benedict. First time making Hollandaise sauce, like my third time ever poaching eggs. That's an average score of 4.4333333333. I don't know if that's the high score that we've had yet, but that's pretty good. Thank you to Erin, Lindsay, and of course 2G. Make sure to check out Oscar and Mike for our. Apparently, they're our permanent judges. I don't think they have a problem with that. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check all the links in the description if you want to learn more about me, about 2G, about Now Boarding Radio. You can check us out at nowboardingradio.com. Follow me on Instagram, Chopper Test Kitchen. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment if there's something that you want us to consider making. And again, links, all the social media are in the description. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.